Gastroenterologist warns these three foods are destroying your stomach lining. Did you know that over 70% of people over the age of 60 suffer from some type of stomach discomfort on a daily basis? Even more alarming, many of them are unknowingly consuming three specific foods that are literally damaging their stomach lining with every meal. That's why, in today's episode, I'm going to reveal these three hidden enemies you need to avoid, and more importantly, I'll introduce you to three powerful foods that can save your stomach and a special tea that can completely transform your digestion. Stick with me until the end, because this information could drastically improve your quality of life and protect your digestive health. Let's begin with the first destroyer of the stomach lining, white bread. Many people start their day with white bread, toast, sandwiches, or simply buttered slices, without realizing the harm this refined food is causing to their digestive system. White bread goes through an intense industrial process that strips away all essential nutrients, leaving behind nothing but simple carbs and chemical additives. When you eat white bread, especially on an empty stomach, your body is forced to produce an excessive amount of hydrochloric acid to try and break down that heavy, fiberless mass. This acid overload directly attacks the stomach lining, leading to irritation and inflammation. On top of that, white bread contains industrially modified gluten, which is far more aggressive than the natural gluten found in whole grains. This modified gluten clings to the stomach walls like glue, making digestion harder and creating an environment where harmful bacteria thrive. For older adults whose digestive systems are already naturally more sensitive, the regular consumption of white bread can lead to chronic gastritis, acid reflux, and even peptic ulcers. Now, let's talk about the second enemy of your stomach, spicy sausage. While this food is extremely popular, it's also devastating to your digestive health. Spicy sausage is packed with nitrates and nitrites, chemical preservatives used to maintain its appealing red color and extend shelf life. Once these compounds interact with stomach acid, they transform into nitrosamines, highly toxic substances that cause severe inflammation of the stomach lining. But that's not all. Spicy sausage contains dangerously high levels of sodium, often exceeding 800 milligrams per 100 gram serving. This sodium overload causes fluid retention in the stomach lining, leading to constant bloating and irritation. The saturated fat in sausage adds to the problem by stimulating the overproduction of bile. When bile refluxes into the stomach, it causes a harsh burning sensation and may eventually lead to duodenal ulcers. The smoking process involved in making sausage generates polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, carcinogenic compounds that accumulate in the stomach lining and gradually damage the cells. Studies show that regular consumption of processed meats like spicy sausage increases the risk of developing atrophic gastritis by 40%. That's a serious condition that, if left untreated, can progress into more severe digestive disorders. And now, let's uncover the third and perhaps most surprising destroyer of your stomach: black coffee on an empty stomach. Millions of people have the habit of drinking black coffee first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, without realizing the damage they're inflicting on their digestive system. Coffee contains chlorogenic acids and phenolic compounds that, when consumed without food, intensely stimulate the production of gastric acid. Picture your empty stomach being flooded with a highly acidic solution within minutes of waking up. This extreme acidity slowly erodes your protective stomach lining, forming tiny lesions that can develop into ulcers. Caffeine also relaxes the lower esophageal sphincter, the valve that keeps stomach acid from flowing back into the esophagus. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach not only increases stomach acidity but also encourages acid reflux, leading to that burning sensation many people feel after their morning cup. What's more, black coffee triggers the release of gastrin, a hormone that further ramps up acid production, creating a vicious cycle of hyperacidity. For older adults whose mucus-producing glands no longer function efficiently, this habit can cause mucosal erosion that takes much longer to heal. Drinking coffee without food also interferes with the absorption of key nutrients like iron, calcium, and vitamin B12, nutrients essential for maintaining the integrity of your digestive lining. Over time, the habit of drinking black coffee on an empty stomach can lead to erosive gastritis, a condition where small ulcers form in the stomach wall, causing pain, nausea, and chronic digestive discomfort. Let us know in the comments. Which of these 3 foods do you consume the most? Your experience might help others identify the source of their digestive problems. Now that you know the 3 enemies attacking your stomach lining, it's time to introduce the 3 healing foods that can help repair and protect your digestive system, plus 1 powerful tea that can transform your digestion and bring long-lasting relief. Let's begin with the first miracle food for your stomach: papaya. This tropical fruit should be a staple for every older adult who cares about their digestive health. Papaya contains an extraordinary enzyme called papain, recognized as one of the most powerful digestive enzymes found in nature. Papain acts as a natural assistant to your digestive system, breaking down complex proteins into smaller, more absorbable amino acids. This significantly reduces the workload on your stomach. When you eat papaya regularly, you're supplying your body with an enzyme that enhances and complements your own digestive function, especially important for people over 60 whose bodies naturally produce fewer enzymes as they age. Papaya is also rich in vitamin A and beta-carotene, essential nutrients that support the regeneration and maintenance of the digestive lining. Vitamin A specifically boosts the production of the protective mucus that coats the inside of the stomach, creating a natural barrier against stomach acid. In addition, papaya contains potent anti-inflammatory compounds such as lycopene and quercetin. These compounds help reduce inflammation in the stomach lining and speed up the healing of small internal wounds. The soluble fiber in papaya also plays a crucial role. It forms a protective coating inside the stomach, acting like a natural bandage over sensitive or inflamed areas. Papaya helps regulate stomach pH as well, neutralizing excess acidity and creating a more balanced environment for healthy digestion. To maximize these benefits, eat ripe papaya, ideally in the morning, around 30 minutes before your main meals. This allows the enzymes to be absorbed and activated before other foods arrive in your stomach. The second healing food for your stomach is cooked oats, or oat porridge, a whole grain with extraordinary restorative properties for the digestive system. Oats contain a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. When it comes into contact with the liquids in your stomach, beta-glucan forms a protective gel that coats the entire gastric lining. This natural gel acts as an invisible shield, protecting your stomach walls from the corrosive effects of hydrochloric acid and offering instant relief for those suffering from gastritis or ulcers. Cooked oats also stimulate the production of prostaglandins, natural substances that support the regeneration of the stomach lining and promote the secretion of protective mucus. Unlike raw or instant oats, cooked oats have a creamy, soft texture that's extremely gentle on sensitive stomachs. Cooking breaks down the tougher fibers, making the oats easier to digest and helping your body absorb their healing nutrients more effectively. Oats are also rich in phenolic compounds, especially avenanthramides, which have a powerful anti-inflammatory effect targeted specifically at the digestive tract. These compounds reduce the production of inflammatory cytokines, helping relieve redness, swelling, and pain associated with chronic gastritis. In addition, oats provide essential minerals like zinc and magnesium, which are critical for tissue repair and maintaining the integrity of your stomach lining. For older adults who frequently struggle with slow digestion, cooked oats gently stimulate peristalsis, the natural movement of the stomach muscles, helping to improve gastric emptying without causing irritation. Oat porridge also helps stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing glucose spikes that can indirectly affect your digestive health. To prepare your therapeutic oatmeal, Use water or plant-based milk. Cook it on low heat for at least 10 minutes to achieve the ideal texture and to fully activate its healing properties. And now, the third healing food for your stomach, ripe bananas. This common fruit has extraordinary digestive powers when consumed at just the right stage of ripeness. A well-ripened banana, with brown speckles on the peel, contains a higher concentration of pectin, a soluble fiber that forms a gel when it interacts with digestive juices. This gel functions like a natural bandage, covering small lesions in the stomach lining and offering instant relief from pain and burning. Ripe bananas are also rich in potassium, a mineral that helps neutralize stomach acid and reduce irritation in the digestive lining. Unlike many acidic fruits, bananas have an alkaline pH, which helps restore the stomach's natural acid balance instead of making it worse. Bananas also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that boosts serotonin production, known as the feel-good hormone. But serotonin also plays a vital role in regulating digestive motility and reducing pain sensitivity in the stomach. Because bananas are easy to digest, they require very little stomach acid, making them perfect for people with sensitive digestion or recovering from gastritis. They're also a great source of vitamin B6, essential for the production of neurotransmitters that help regulate digestion and reduce inflammation. Bananas even offer natural prebiotic properties, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut and promoting a balanced microbiome, an important factor for long-term digestive health. To gain all these benefits, eat bananas when they are fully ripe, preferably mashed or blended into a smoothie with water, about 20 minutes before your meals. Avoid green bananas as they contain resistant starch that's harder to digest and can trigger discomfort in sensitive stomachs. If you're enjoying this information and want more insights on digestive health, subscribe to Hidden Medical Thoughts and hit the notification bell so you never miss a life-changing tip. Now, let's talk about the most powerful tea for healing and protecting your stomach, chamomile tea. Chamomile is highly regarded in traditional medicine and backed by modern scientific research as one of the most effective plants for treating digestive issues, especially in older adults. Chamomile contains unique active compounds like apigenin, bisabolol, and chamazoline, each with anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, and healing effects specifically targeted at the digestive tract. When you drink chamomile tea, these compounds bind directly to receptors in the stomach lining, reducing inflammation almost instantly and offering relief from burning and pain. Apigenin, chamomile's most important active ingredient, inhibits the production of inflammatory enzymes like cyclooxygenase, significantly reducing gastric inflammation. Bisabolol has well-documented healing properties. It accelerates tissue regeneration and strengthens the protective barrier of the stomach lining. Chamomile also has a muscle-relaxing effect, easing the smooth muscles of the stomach and reducing cramps and spasms often associated with digestive disorders. Additionally, chamomile tea stimulates the production of protective prostaglandins, enhances blood circulation in the stomach lining, and speeds up the healing process. For older adults who frequently suffer from stress-related digestive issues, chamomile offers an extra benefit. Its calming properties help reduce anxiety, a key factor in the worsening of gastritis and ulcers. To prepare chamomile tea, add 1 tablespoon of dried flowers to a cup of boiling water. Let it steep for 10 minutes, then strain and drink it warm, preferably 30 minutes before meals and before bed. Avoid adding sugar, as it may interfere with the tea's healing properties. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these changes are you going to implement first in your daily routine? Share your experience in the comments and help other older adults who also struggle with digestive problems. If this video was helpful, share it with your family and friends who could benefit from this information. See you in the next episode, right here on Hidden Medical Thoughts, with more life-changing tips for a healthier, happier life. And remember, take care of your stomach. It's essential for your overall health.